Hi everyone, I hope you're well. So we finished practical activity 10.01, which was just about creating a database, and we did something called a flat file. And the next part is working with the different data types and field sizes. So we have text, alphanumeric, numeric, date time, and boolean. So they say in the worked example that we need to open the product table in 10.02. So I'm just going to go open that. 10.2. Just want to see something before I open it. Okay, again, for some reason I think it's the older version of Access that opens these in Windows. So I'm just going to go and change this again. For some reason I can't change it to the default effect. So I just like it when it's tabbed, so you can go between the different tables like that. And let's see, so we need to open the product table. So product, okay, here's the product table. And since we're going to see what type of data is inside of these fields, remember these are the field names. To see what they are, you can go into design view, you can click over there, or you can choose the option design view there, but that's the icon that you have for design view. You can also click there, and in here for each of the field names, again, if you forgot what a field name is, it's basically just the column header. So unit price unit price here, you can see that it has been set to a currency, or the auto number is usually something given to a primary key. So the primary key is over there, and yeah, so let's just see. So they say product name and quantity per unit are alphanumeric, which is a short text, is the term used by Microsoft Access. So short text, so product name and the quantity per unit, it's a short text, and it's a combination. A short text is basically anything that you just write that doesn't necessarily get a value set to it. So you can type in anything there. You can put in numbers, you can put in letters. These things have different ways in which you can write them. Units in stock is a number. So units in stock, let's go units in stock. Where is that? Units in stock, that is a number. So usually you want to set these to the correct data types, because if you want to start applying math to these different numbers, then it would help if they're not set to a short number, because short text is called a string. Now a string is just a type of text. Let's say, what is a string? They'll tell you that it is a text. String. A string, and let's just go here. Okay, so they're actually using a string it's a data type. It represents text rather than numbers. So even if you were to go into Excel and you type in cheese is the best, and let's say in this one I also say cheese is the best. If I were to say this one, I'm going to make a text, where is the text? Text. This is a string. And this one we make a number. It might give me a problem for not making that a number. But you can see that this is a text and this is a number. And now if I were to multiply these two, equal that times that, it's going to give me a value error, because this is a text and you can't multiply cheese is the best by 2. Now it should also give us a problem with this one, because even though it has been set to be a number, it is not actually a number. But as soon as I change this into a 9, it can actually do the calculation. If I were to change this to a 9, then it's also going to work, because this converts the text into a number. Number stored as text, convert to number, we don't want to do that, so they're just going to change this text into a number, then it would work. So text is usually just anything that you can write with your keyboard with the letters. And they just go through all the different types of data. One thing that I want to show you guys is you'll see here in the data type, this is set to a yes or no. A yes or no, a 1 and a 0, true and false, are what we call booleans. Now a boolean is a yes or a no option, or a true and false, or 1 and 0. So usually in encoding, booleans are true or they are false. So in this case we have a yes or a no, and you'll see that here. So if chai has been discontinued, then you click on that, and then it means yes, it has been discontinued. So it's either going to be unchecked or it's going to be checked. And there's an option to change this yes no to not be a tick box or checkbox. You can change it into a text box, so now the user can type in yes or no. But as soon as they say maybe, it's going to give us an error. I can't put in maybe. Maybe is not allowed because it's either yes or no. So the checkbox just makes it a bit easier to work with when you want to go into queries. But for now, this has been set by default as a checkbox, which just makes it easier for the person inputting the data into this database. So boolean is basically yes, no, true, false, or 1 and 0. And what we have to do now, okay, we can probably, I would say go have a read through this, and if there's something here that does not make sense, I just don't want to lengthen the videos too long, but just have a read through that. They explain everything so nice. But all we're going to do is we're just going to open this and explore the data types and field sizes used within the tables. So we can just open 10.1. There might be a chance that, oh no, perfect, it is tabular. So all you do, you just go in there, you go to design view, and now you can see this is an auto number. Usually a primary key would be an auto number. Category name is a short text, so it's the name of the food and category, and a description is a long text. Now, as far as I remember correctly, they said that a long text, you can put in details in here up till 1.4 gigabyte. It might be 4, can't remember exactly, but I know that you can put in a lot of text in here, and you have to type a lot of information to just make everything in the description more than 1 gigabyte worth of writing. But that's what the long text is for. And then a short text, I'm trying to remember now. You're limited to a certain amount of, let's just see how many I can put in here. Text is too long to be edited. Okay, so short text is usually just a name, but it seems like I can't add in more than one word. I just want to see if I can type in. Okay, so we are limited to that amount of characters for a short text. So as soon as you want to type in some sort of description, then it's going to be a long text. So just play around with these. Just go have a look at the different data types and see if you can change anything. So let's make the zip code, so it's short text there, so we would be able to type in numbers and letters. Let's try, it's not really much we can change really, but yeah, this activity was just going to have a look at the different data types. So if there's something new there, then just go have a play with it and see what it does. But you'll see every primary key has an auto number. And yeah, that's actually all we had to do there. We just had to explore the different data types. Nothing that you can submit, but yeah, that's that. Enjoy the rest of your day.